5 Unusual People in the World, Part 105. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha and have a great day. A lot of people have such amazing ability that we would never believe they are real. Some were born with that ability, some get it through practice, and some suddenly get it after a big accident. Who are they? What are they capable of? Let's meet them in this video. Let's explore with this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. As people get older, their skin oxidizes and ages. However, some people don't seem to age or age very little, even many years after they were born. Number 5. Shin Hyo-myung. Shin Hyo-myung, born in 1989 in Korea, is known as Peter Pan because although he is old, he still has the form of a high school boy and hasn't reached puberty. Hyo-myung looks like a 10-year-old boy. He has a small body, chubby cheeks, and high voice. The reason he got this name is that Hyo-myung has an extremely rare disease called Highlander syndrome. The main cause of this disease is that the aging process has stopped due to hormonal abnormalities. Basically, they look younger than their ages, but they seem to age rapidly when they are near to death. Although the disease does not affect health, it also causes Shin Hyo-myung to face many disadvantages in life. Every time he went to a bar or entered a pub, he had to present a document to verify his age. When he goes out on the street, he doesn't receive the minimum respect for an adult, but is often teased by students. In addition, it is also difficult to have a girlfriend who can accept his boyish appearance. Even so, Shin Hyo-myung is still optimistic about life. Every time he posts photos on his personal page, he often attaches a caption about his real age so that people don't get confused. Currently, he is pursuing a DJ job under the stage name DJ Falls. Conjoined twins are caused by the partial splitting of embryo instead of forming two separate individuals. Although there are two developing fetuses, they will be physically connected to each other. Now, it's time for us to meet one of them. Number 4. Neve and Nellie Cholestain.
Hallo, ik ben Nelly. Hallo, ik ben Liva.
Neve and Nellie Cholestain are twin sisters from Suriname, South America, who were born conjoined at the nape of the neck and head. Despite the doctor's prediction that the two sisters couldn't live more than 10 years old, with strong will to live, both surpassed the prediction. The twins Neve and Nellie Cholestain are currently living in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, for full care and treatment. Neve and Nellie Cholestain have brains and bodies of their own. They are inseparable because they share a major artery in the head. These are craniopagus twins, a rare medical phenomenon that accounts for only 2 to 6% of conjoined twins worldwide. About half of conjoined twins die in the womb, while 33% survive until birth, often due to organ failure or abnormalities. Although their condition will make the future quite difficult, the sister insists they do not want to be apart. Furthermore, doctors said that trying to separate the two sisters would be highly likely to lead to death. The surgery still has a 25% success rate, but no one wants to risk both lives for the sake of uncertainty. Since the twins turned 16, the family, including older siblings, Timothy and Marion, have been trying to push them to become more confident. With such great motivation, the sisters started making a few online personal diary videos to connect with more people around the world and convey their meaningful messages. Surely, we all have once wished to never get hurt. That would make us like superheroes in Hollywood movies. However, the reality is very different. You would regret it if that really happened. Number 3. Olivia Farnsworth. Olivia Farnsworth, a little pitiful girl living in the UK, is nicknamed the Robot Girl because she feels no pain, no fatigue, and no hunger all her life, literally. That Superman ability can make many people crave for, especially those who like to play risky games. But in reality, it comes from an extremely rare condition in Olivia's chromosomes. Analysis from genetic experts revealed that Olivia has a very rare condition. Her chromosome set doesn't have a pair of the chromosome 6 deletion. Because she doesn't feel any pain and fatigue, Olivia completely doesn't know how to avoid dangers for herself and may be more seriously injured when an accident occurs. Olivia's relatives first sensed something was wrong with her when she was 5 years old. That time, Olivia fell and there was a tear in her lower lip that needed to be stitched up, but Olivia felt no pain or fear, even during surgery. Later, her mother admitted that Olivia didn't need to sleep or eat either. She never complained of hunger and shows less emotion than other children of her age. Currently, Olivia lives in the Huddersfield City, England, in the love and care of her family. Her mother keeps an eye on her daughter's every meal to make sure Olivia gets the calories and nutrients she needs to grow. She also has to visit the doctor regularly to check for abnormalities and possible injuries because she cannot feel them. Humans have legs to go everywhere we want, to the most beautiful, to most peaceful places, to where we see life is wonderful. But that didn't happen with this man. Number 2. Harun Patwari. Harun Patwari, born in 1964 from Chandpur district, Bangladesh, has been unable to walk for decades. The cause was due to a huge tumor growing on the right thigh and countless small tumors scattering throughout the body. Harun had to drag his leg every time he tried to move. His leg seemed too heavy to lift. If Harun is sitting, he needs someone to help him to get up. Tumors started appearing on Harun's body at the age of 9. At that time, Harun's parents gave their son many treatments and took him to the doctor, but none of them worked. At the age of 30, Harun tried a local medicine but hadn't expected that the tumors would spread many times faster. Because the tumors scattered all over his body, Harun was laughed at by the children living around. He is also unable to work and is forced to choose a reclusive life in a small hut, completely dependent on his wife, Jaitu Nisa. He was also greatly helped by the elders in the village because the tumor in his leg prevented him from working. Fortunately, Harun's case reached the ears of local activists like Mamu Biswas, who decided to help him. Through social media, he shared the man's story to raise awareness and raise funds for treatments. In many parts of the world, long nails have always been associated with femininity and beauty. Many women love long nails to create many styles when doing nails, as well as to add charm. Do you know anyone with exceptionally long nails? Let's meet one of them. Number 1. Christine Walton. Christine Walton, from Las Vegas, USA, is a talented singer with the stage name The Duchess, but she is more famous for her nails. Christine has been announced as the new record holder for the longest fingernails, measuring a staggering 10 feet 2 inches in her left hand and 9 feet 7 inches in her right hand, a total of 19 feet 9 inches. Christine Walton hasn't cut her nails since 1990. You might think her weird nails would cause a lot of trouble, but she insists her nails don't stop her from living a normal life. She can still braid her hair, cook, and drive. However, she admits it's been a struggle when it comes to clothes shopping. Christine said that she never made a conscious decision to grow her nails at first, but she was influenced by her children and guessed that it would be easier for her singing when keeping her nails long. Then, one day, she looked down and saw that her fingernails were 9 inches long. Since then, she decided not to cut anymore. For special care, Christine usually does it herself. She polishes her nails herself. To make her nails dry faster, she added some nail polish remover, and every 3 months, she files and puts a coat of polish on it. If you are really impressed with this nail set, you can have it yourself. Try not cutting nails like her, and I will await the results from you. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you soon.